backside here at Big Ivy Creek behind the connexes. And you can see how everything was scoured out. And Mercy Chefs has just brought in this load of hot meals. And they're here serving those now. We're here in the creek where they built a ford. This fellow's getting ready to get a bridge. And so we're gonna get this on video of him coming through here so that we can show you how these people are continuing to struggle as they try to have access to their homes. He's gonna show us what he deals with to get in and out of this creek. Wait till Bud gets ready. That's probably gonna give way with that top peak. So he's getting ready to ford the creek here. This fella's getting ready to get a bridge, and he's thankful to get it because this is his daily trek to come through, and let's drive right through the creek here. And when the river gets up and it washes the rock away, he has to do this again, come through here and get it in, get the equipment in, and clean it out. So there he goes.
Yeah, there's Mr. Craig Edmonds. He's got to travel through this creek. It's a good thing we haven't had a lot of rain, or this wouldn't be possible. So this bridge serves 6 families. Craig has a right-of-way with the main owner, which is Jerry Allen, Jerry Michael Allen. And look at that. It is just a blessing right now that he doesn't have high water. He'd never be able to get in and out.
Yep, you're exactly right. Tell us what you've been going through with this bridge, Carmen.
Well, we're trying to get these bridges in here in Barnardsville, and we've been on multiple calls with the state trying to figure out what the parameters that the state will approve, which has been a lot of parameters, a lot of meetings. We're working with Innovative Bridge Company to bring in rail cars. The good news is I did get approved from Samaritan's Purse yesterday for the Allen Bridge here, so this will probably be the very first bridge that we're going to be able to put in here in Barnardsville. Bless the Lord on that. So we are just working on getting the final engineering plans and permitting done, and that should be done shortly, and then that'll be installed. So, but it's been a long haul. Bridges is no joke. Trying to figure out the drawings and the engineerings and the pylons and the embankment work, all of that stuff takes time, and I know it's painfully slow. So I appreciate that you're all being so patient, and we're really trying our best to do as much as we can to help you get these bridges in.
Well, when you deal with the state, you got to have a meeting about a meeting.
Yes.
And a permit and a meeting, and then a meeting about the permit.
Correct.
And engineering and everything else, and it's just a bunch of bureaucratic red tape.
Right. We've had, just since I got into town, Monday I had 2 meetings, and Tuesday I had 3 meetings, and and then a bunch of emails in between that. So, and things change. I mean, I had a family set to get a bridge, and then heard they were in town, they were going to start, and then the contractor showed up and said, nope, we're stopping work, because there was miscommunication going on between the state and their contractors, and even between us. So it's not easy. It's work trying to get this all ironed out. So I'm passionate about what I'm doing, and I'm not quitting building these bridges, helping families get them back, because this just has to get done. These folks need their access back to emergency services, to be able to get into town and get groceries and get the propane trucks in. Winter's coming. We got to get them some fuel in here. So we've got to get these bridges going. So I appreciate working with the state now. They are getting more and more cooperative. Maybe that's because I'm the squeaky wheel and I'm the one that asks all the tough questions. I don't know, but I appreciate them working with me on this stuff. But really got to just kick it into high gear. And it seems like it's just going so slow. But like you said, it's got to have a meeting after a meeting after a meeting. So.
Yep. And the place you just came from, you was talking to that fellow about putting a bridge in, and his neighbor's house burnt to the ground because they had no way to get fire engines or anything over there to him. They just had to watch it burn.
Right. And I mean, there's still quite a bit of the structure there, but it's not livable the way it is. You can see the roof burnt and the whole back side of the house. Some of the windows were blown out of it. So, I mean, that right there is a prime example of emergency services not being able to help the family when they have a fire. And not only that, Mr. Baker, the one that we were talking to about the bridge, he's got heart conditions and health conditions, and so does his wife. So there's doctor visits they got to get back and forth to, and that's to walk across that little piece of iron that they have to walk across. I walked across it today. That thing weeble wobbles and shakes and shimmies. I can't imagine anyone in their 70s trying to carry groceries across that.
And somebody had a emergency, and they had to carry somebody across that little footbridge.
Yeah, back earlier this year, he had to get taken to the emergency room, so they had the emergency personnel to stay on the highway, bring their emergency crew into his house, walk all the way across that footbridge and all the way up the hill to his house, put him on a stretcher, walk him all the way back across that piece of iron, that footbridge that they have there.
How wide is it? 2 foot, maybe?
2 foot. It's a piece of it's an H-beam is what it is.
Okay.
So that's all it is. So there's no rails, there's no nothing. So I'm sure that wasn't fun for him either.
What are they going to do when it gets wintertime and all the water splashing and the ice and all that?
They can't go across there. They can't stay there in the dead of winter. I mean, they probably can stay now until maybe Thanksgiving, but once that starts freezing over, they can't stay there. So they have to go stay with family or friends or whatever till winter clears. So the state did come in and tell them that they were going to build a bridge, and they got meetings happening on Monday. So now that I have some contacts through the state, maybe I can help kind of push that along. If we can maybe even build him a safer footbridge for now, to get like a 4-wheeler or a tractor across, so they're not trying to walk across it. That's what we'll do, whatever it takes to help them out, because this has to get done.
Is he the only one on this footbridge, or is there multiple families behind him?
There is multiple families over there. The neighbor that you talked about where the house burned, they would like to rebuild that house and go back to living there full time. That was a full-time resident there. And then he is a full-time resident. There are a few extra houses there where that's not primary residence, but there's probably a good 6 or 7 families across there. So, but definitely those 2 families want their excess back, and deservedly so.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do what we can, and however that looks, we're going to make it happen. So,
you made a long trip down here this time,
yes,
Wisconsin.
Yes. And I'm telling you what, I love everyone that I meet down here, and this just calls to my heart, and I love the people, and I love the mountains, and I'm here to help. So I ain't going anywhere. We're going to get these bridges in. So.
That's right. Well, we appreciate you coming down.
Yes.
All righty. Thanks a lot, folks. We'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed day.